Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of the PS2 Collector, episode 64. So at the moment we are on 405 games out of 4,376, and this year's goal is to get 1,000 games. And guys, I'm gonna pick up the pace and get as much games as I can. And with the difficulty of this challenge, I've gone to my local game stores. I've literally bought every game that they have, or the games I already have in my collection. So I'm gonna have to go the extra mile and visit city by city to get those games. And guys, on this episode today, as you know, I picked up yet another 5 games for me to share. Let's see what we've got this time on the PS2 Collector. Right guys, so let's begin with the first game of this video, game number 406, and it's another SingStar game, and this time it's called SingStar Rocks. Now, the one thing I like about the SingStar game, they use the white label, and this helps the game differentiate itself from other games. So you have the early black label games and the European blue, but some games went that extra mile to look different, like Gran Turismo with the red label, and Jack and Daxter with their orange label, as well as the Buzz games, which also had the orange label. But besides that, is SingStar game good? Now, this one here for me, I'm no singer. I admit, I'm no singer, but with this game, you're gonna have to get the microphone. Now for me, I can't be asked having too many wires down. If you're given an option to use a controller, I'll just do that. But this game forces you to buy the microphone. Now for me, I won't recommend this game unless you like to sing or you want to know who's the best singer from your friends. But other than that, do not buy this game because it's not worth it. It's a headache to set up and it's not fun as it should be, but it is what it is. And guys, that's game number 406, SingStar Rocks for the PS2. Right guys, on to the next game, game number 407, and this might be up there with the worst PS2 games of all time, and that is The Sniper 2. Wow, where do I begin? This game is terrible, absolutely terrible. The graphics looks like a PS1 game, and at one point when I was playing this, I actually saw Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, but I found out that's not just a generic character. The voice acting, as bad as it gets, The story is crazy. The credits keeps playing again and again. I'm thinking, what the hell were the developers thinking making this game? It was a budget title, and it comes to the fact where people put in a category that this game is so bad that it's good. It's one of them, people, it's one of them. And its competitors, let's talk about its most successful competitors, which was Virtua Cop and what's the other game called now? There's Virtua Cop and Time Crisis. Them two are way ahead when it comes to arcade shooters, and even Silent Scope's quite good one as well. But this game here, wow, I've never seen a terrible game. Like, it's not Charlie's Angels bad, you can have a bit of fun with it, but wow, it's like you can't get any worse than this. Now I'm shocked at what I played recently. I'm thinking, what, like, did the developers think that this game was gonna sell well, or did they just chuck you out and expected it to hit? It did not land, people. It did not land. The main question is, should I recommend this game to you guys? And guess what, guys, controversially, I never said this before, but for a terrible game, you gotta give this game a go, because you will see how bad it is and you'll have a bit of fun. That's the main thing, and that's what games are about. If you have fun, you enjoy the game. It is what it is. And guys, this game, give it a go. You're gonna love it, you're gonna hate it, you're gonna despise it, you're gonna say, what the heck did I even play? It's one of them games, people. And guys, that's game number 407, the amazing The Sniper 2. Right guys, so on to the next game, game number 408, and it's an arcade racer, and that is Shocks Rally Reinvented for the PS2, developed by EA Big. And at the time, EA Big and EA in general were creating game after game and delivering in all aspects. But when it came to arcade racing games, for me, the greatest arcade racing game of all time will forever be, in my opinion, Burnout 3 Takedown. But however, Shocks Rally Reinvented is a rally game, and for me it's like a rally arcade game, and it's very unrealistic. And I've got to praise one thing about this game: it runs really smooth. The controls are a bit clunky but not that frustrating. However, what makes this game difficult is the shock arenas, as well as the AI difficulty, which can be very frustrating at times. But again people, it is an arcade racing game. The unlockables are meh, not that great. The replayability of this game is like you play it once or twice and never again. It's that kind of game. You just don't get any replay value with it. But for me, anything developed by EA Big, you expect a decent game, and this is what this game is. A decent game, a solid 7 out of 10, nothing else, and it never took off. And for me, if you do enjoy arcade racing games, if you do enjoy the Burnout games or any arcade racing games in general, give Shocks Rally Reinvented a go. You won't be disappointed. Quick fun, a challenging game, a well-designed game, runs really smooth and great controls. I don't say that often. You gotta give this game a go. And guys, that's game number 408, Shocks Rally Reinvented. Right guys, so on to the next game. Game number 409 is one of my favorite games and series of all time, and that is Burnout 2 Point of Impact. This game for me, easily 9 out of 10. The visuals, the audio, the smoothness, the controls, the graphics. Games do not look this good at the time, and this game laid the foundation for the future of the Burnout series. And what disappoints me, and I'm a huge Burnout fan, is that this game is forgotten. And the issue about that is because Burnout 3 Takedown was an all-time, one of the greatest games of all time. Burnout Revenge, that game is phenomenal in its own right. Burnout Paradise, them three after this stole the show, and the limelight on this was gone. However, I'm here, and this is why this channel is what it is, because I want to promote these games so these games don't get forgotten. And guys, Burnout 2 Impact, if you enjoy arcade racing games, if you're a Burnout fan and you've not played this, give this game a go. It won't disappoint, it will deliver. The graphics still stands today. It looks as good as today when it first came out in 2002 or 3. Think about that. This game is absolutely timeless. And guys, I said it for so many years, Burnout, come back man, come back. Arcade racing game is needed. It is needed today. There's no arcade racing games as it used to be, and games like this, man, they don't make them as good as it used to, man. They don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like that anymore, and it is a huge disappointment. But for me, the Burnout franchise will never get forgotten because it gave us the greatest arcade experience ever. And for me, the original Burnout was okay, but for me, the first time when the Burnout captured the imagination was Burnout 2 Point of Impact. And guys, that's game number 409, an all-timer, Burnout 2 Point of Impact. Right guys, so on to the final game of this video, game number 410, and that is Samurai Warriors for the PS2. So this game is a spin-off of the most successful Dynasty Warriors series. How did this game compare to Dynasty Warriors? It's quite simple, basically the same game but different story. and for me, it's not my cup of tea whatsoever. For me, I find this game too repetitive, and there's no replayability whatsoever. It's just too simple for me. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. I understand the RPG element. You get more power-ups, new moves, new weapons to add to your arsenal, but I just find these games kind of boring. If they added a bit more action platform, made it a first-person adventure game, and added the Dynasty Warriors, you know, hordes of enemies to fight later on, and make it a side mission, I understand the appeal. But to keep fighting hordes of enemies, man, it's just not for me. And for many others, it's just not for them. But I understand why there are fans for this game, because some people just enjoy kicking the crap out of wave after wave after wave of enemies. But again, as I stated, if you do enjoy Dynasty Warriors, you'll enjoy Samurai Warriors as well. Basically the same game. And if you do enjoy those kind of games, give it a go. However, if you're like me, avoid at all costs. A very good game that splits you down the middle. And guys, that's the final game of this video, Samurai Warriors for the PS2. So that's 410 games down at the moment. So I was thinking, how many of these games can I complete? So once I collect them all, what's going to be the next challenge? And I was thinking, let's play them and complete each game one by one. Collecting and beating every PS2 game, that is a huge flex, don't you say? And guys, until next time.